Hello! Hi everyone! Oh my goodness, I'm so excited! Welcome in! First things first, I just have to say thank you to all of the follows that I have received today. We are sitting at 289 friends, which is incredible. So I just want to say thank you to literally everybody who's followed. I really do appreciate it. I'm really excited for this field trip, and it's been really neat to see so many other people so excited about it. So I just want to say thank you guys so much. Hi, Cole, and hi, Freck. How are you guys? Welcome in. I am literally, like I said, I'm so excited for this field trip. It is going to be a two-parter, so part one we'll do tonight and part two will be on Thursday. So we're currently getting our group ready. Just a little heads up. So if you did not complete the starting quest of Battle for Azeroth, like the intro quest, then you aren't able to, like on your I think like a higher level, you're not able to get to the older version of Undercity. So the way around that is you can create or play as a lower level character and we can summon you and you should be fine. Or if you want to really quick try to go and do the quick intro, you can do that. But the intro itself can take a while if you've never done it before. So your best bet is to just create a new character and then we'll summon you so that you could do this. So just FYI. So if you aren't able to see us, then that's probably what it is. So, but we're a patient group. We don't mind waiting. So, I'm good playing Remnant 2 while waiting for pre-patch. Nice. I have never played that before. A friend linked your TikTok to me earlier. Love the idea of a book club tours in Azeroth. Oh, Bloom, I'm so glad. Welcome in. That makes my heart so happy. I love your emote, by the way. That's so cute. Yeah, a lot of people were pretty stoked about it today, which is amazing. I'm like very honored that so many people think it's a good idea and want to be a part of it. So welcome into everybody who's just joining in for the first time. Tonight, I'm excited to show you what it's all about. We did one for Illidan, and it was a lot of fun. So this is going to be our one tonight, and Thursday is for Arthas. So I just learned that all you have to do is turn in the quest to Nathanos. Oh, okay. You just have to turn. So Charlie, you just have to get the quest and then turn it into Nathanos, and it's like fine. Can you do like a skip? I wasn't sure if you needed to have completed it on like another character and then you can skip, or if you have to do the whole thing if you've never done it before. So yeah, just trying to like let people know ahead of time just in case if they wanted to. We still have some time before, you know, obviously the field trip starts at 7:30, so we still have time, so no panic. You don't have to panic or anything. And if people need any help with anything, please reach out and just let me know. And we are doing invites right now, so if you want an invite to join us in game as we explore, you are welcome to, even if you didn't read the book or I like barely just joined the club. Anybody's welcome to come. You don't have to have read the book. There's no requirements or anything. Just anybody's welcome to come in. I started reading some Warcraft books, trying to go in order for lore, but it's made me fly around and visit areas of the game I never thought about. What you're doing is such a vibe. Thank you. Oh my gosh, of course. I love to hear that. We just, yeah, that's kind of like what we're doing right now. We just decided to really get into these books, and we vote as a community on which ones we want, but I think that's really cool that you're doing it in order. But yeah, I'm so glad that you're here. I'm glad that your friend shared my TikTok with you so that you can be here and you can be with others that are doing like the same thing. But yeah, it's really fun. The field trips are really fun because you get to really like go and look at different areas. The Illidan one was a blast. We really enjoyed it. Yeah, it's just the quest. Then pick up the quest from Celia, I think that's her name, in Ogrimmar. She has an undead next to her that can portal you. Also, I'm making tea and I'll be there in 1 sec. Sounds good, Charlie. Okay, yeah. We'll help people. We'll help people when they need help. Hi, Vicious. Welcome in. I'm going to try and read along the next one. You guys are doing blood ties? Yes, we are doing blood ties for the month of January. So yeah, you're welcome to join in. And even if you don't, I mean, people don't want spoilers, so I completely understand that. But anybody's welcome to join in on the book clubs too, even if they're not necessarily reading, but they want to be there to just be part of chat. So woo, I might have to BRB for a quick minute. My little one has popped up. So I'm going to do that really quick. I'm going to go try to reset her while we still have some time. So again, it will start in 30 minutes at 7:30. We will begin, but I'm going to do another, like a quick little break. So I will be right back. Okay, hi, I'm back. Thank you guys for being so patient. Sorry about that. My little one was awake, and so, yeah, I had to go in and, reset her a little bit. So, Maldus, did you say that you didn't see a notification? Oh, I didn't. I'll just share it myself, and we'll go from there. Alright, maybe. What do I want to do? I'll do it on my phone. But, yeah, hi guys. Hi. My TikTok too was like decided to boot me, but I think it was just because I was inactive for so long. That's okay. I'll try to see if I can reset that up too. Alright, stream manager. Share. Copy link. We'll go to Twitch Live. Okay, I just shared it like in Discord. It's very basic, but I think it gets the point across. So, okay, let's see. How I just joined the Discord and recommended this to my friends. Wow, Book Club seems like a very cozy and sweet idea. Looking forward to joining the field trips when I can. Yay! Kinny, how do you say your name? Kiniki-chan? You might also be in ads right now. I'm so sorry. I will definitely wait till ads are done to chat with you, but thank you so much. Sorry, too, in my ads. Let me see if I can, oh my gosh, I wish I could turn ads off. Where did I have? Hi, thanks for the follow. Welcome in. Where did I have? It was under this, wasn't it? Like 30 seconds. Okay, hopefully that changed it. Hopefully I changed my ads so that they run less. Because during like field trip nights like this, like I'd prefer to just have them off, to be honest. So people aren't missing anything at all. So hopefully you guys are good. I don't think we're in ads anymore. So sorry if you guys were in ads. Kiniki-chan, hi! Twitch keeps making me reload the page. No! Are you able to see me now? I hope it just doesn't keep doing that. Hopefully we're not having like technical difficulties on my end. Hopefully not. Hi, thanks for the follow. Welcome in. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go my stream elements. Let's see if this will work. No, that is not what I want. Okay, hopefully that'll work. Switching to YouTube Live. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, sorry about that. Hi, Duck. Welcome in. Okay, I'm gonna have to make sure too. I don't even know if I have my multi-chat. Hi, thanks for the follow. Welcome in. Okay, let's see. You guys too, by the way, I just like have to point out really quick. We're literally 9 friends away. No, we're 8 friends away from 300 friends on Twitch. That is so crazy to me. So thank you everybody for the follows. I really do appreciate it. Okay, I was gonna look to see if I have, oh man, do I have my multi-stream? Yes, I do. Okay, multi-chat, perfect. Hi, I walked by a few minutes ago. Raquel was the name on the character. Oh, perfect. Welcome in. I'm so glad you're joining us. Like literally anybody's welcome to join us on this fun little field trip. Okay, perfect. Thanks for the follow. Welcome in. So we'll, I should be good. I'm gonna keep this like right here a little bit. I think I'm back on TikTok. Okay, perfect. Okay. We're good. Hi, thanks for the follows, you guys. Oh my gosh, that is so crazy. Yeah! Literally, I think like six more and we're at 300 friends. That is so crazy. Thank you guys all so much for the follows. I appreciate it. Hi, also, I should just say, like, kind of introduce myself again a little bit to all of our new friends that are here. I'm Mackie. If you guys are coming over from seeing my TikTok earlier today about the book club field trips, you guys are welcome to come join us if you would like. We're just setting up a raid party right now. We're starting at the Balnear Farmstead. So we're kind of hanging out close to Undercity, close to our little friend Zadormi, so that if anybody needs to switch to the older version, they can. But yeah, literally, like I said, anybody's welcome to come join us. I am so excited that there are so many people who are just as excited as I am about this, and so it means a lot that people have been so supportive on different platforms, talking about how much they love the idea and how much they want to be a part of it. So yeah, I'm very excited. I'm very excited. But I mainly stream World of Warcraft. I run a World of Warcraft book club called Azeroth Lorekeepers. It is a very fun and laid back group of WoW players who just enjoy playing World of Warcraft and learning about its lore. And then we read a book a month. And it is just been a really, really fun experience. Oh, Jamsey, thank you so much for the Prime sub. That was so kind of you. Thank you so much. Thank you. That was so kind. But yeah, we're just a very laid back group. So if you want to join a group that's laid back and wants to, or you want to learn a little bit about more lore, you're welcome to join us. Sorry, I'm gonna be talking so much tonight that I'm probably gonna be like blah, 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 blah. Potato Bay, thanks for the follow. Welcome in. I'll log into the game and try to get over there ASAP. Yeah, sounds good. Kiniki Chan. Hopefully I'm saying your name right. I'm glad that YouTube's working for you. And yes, whenever, just whenever, you guys can join at any time too. Like if you can't join right away, that's not a problem. So we will start the field trip at 7:30 just because there is a lot to get through. So at 7:30 we will begin, but that doesn't mean you still can't come. So if anybody comes in a little bit later, that's fine. English is hard sometimes, lol. I know, right? Well, and I think I'm just talking so fast and so many fun things are happening right now. Okay, I'm saying it right. Perfect. Yay. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see. I got my stuff up and it's ready. Okay. If you guys need any invites, please let us know. Our super wonderful community member, Nicole, is helping out with inviting, so just let me know. If you also want an invite to the Discord, let me know. We can put it in chat. If you want an invite to the in-game community, Azeroth Lorekeepers Book Club, let me know. We can get you invited there. And we also have a guild called Hearth and Tome. I'm not currently on a character that I can invite because I'm in Valendia's Collector Central, which is also another really wonderful community. If you want to join a collecting community that is also full of wonderful people and has an amazing leader, her name is Valendia, please let me know. I'm more than happy to share how to join their community and their guild as well. So yeah, just please let me know if you guys want to join any of those communities or anything like that. Okay. Oh my gosh, look at this cute little group that we already have. You guys, we're so cute. We're such cuties. What was the WoW community name again? Okay, the WoW community name is called Azeroth Lore Keepers Book Club. So, and I also have a code. So if you'd like me to I can type the code in chat. So just let me know if you would like the code or if you want to look it up. It's kind of up to you. Clammy, the tour starts right at 7:30. Yes, please. Okay, perfect. I will share it to you. Give me just a minute. Should probably have this on, like, copy and paste ready. Just put it right here for a second. So DVEJLWSO. Okay, I just shared it. Bloom, so if you just copy that, you should be able to just post it right in the community, like join a community, and you should be good. But let me know if it doesn't work. I can't add you on this character because I didn't, like, you know, raise her up in ranking, but there's other people that might be able to accept your request, I would think. If not, when I get on my main character, Mandel, I'll be able to do it for sure. But yeah, tour starts exactly at 7:30. Or field trip, I should say. Okay. So we got 9 minutes. I'm coming. Be on in a few. Sounds good, Summer. No worries. No worries. Okay, this might be a dumb question, but am I posting that code in the request to join? You should be able to say join or create a community, and then you post it right in here. Hopefully that helps you. But the code should work in there, and if it doesn't work, let me know. And it's no worries. You're always welcome to ask any questions you want in here. No judgment ever. You are totally fine. Gustavo, thanks for the like. Welcome in. Yeah, we're at 77. Oh my gosh. That's so cute. I remember when we first made this little community. Oh, so cute. And yeah, Bloom, if it's not working, let me know, because maybe I might have mistyped it. Hopefully I didn't, but we'll get it figured out if not. It worked. Yes. Okay. Yep. Of course. I'm so glad that it worked. Welcome in. I'm glad that you wanted to join. That makes me happy. Oh, tomorrow. Okay. I'm also very excited because tomorrow I'm starting a little, like, weekly series. It's, like, super small. It's nothing crazy, but I'm gonna start this little weekly series called Murloc Murmurs. And what it is it's just literally, I'm gonna post, like, a World of Warcraft debatable question, like a question that's usually pretty debated in the World of Warcraft community. And so what I'm planning on doing is I post the Murloc Murmur, and then people, you know, in the comment section, people can write, like, what they think. They can have conversations together. Hopefully it doesn't get too crazy. And then on Saturdays are when we do our book club meetings and I stream it. And I was thinking, oh, it'd be perfect. I can share some of the comments from the Murloc Murmur post of, like, whoever, you know, maybe if it was, like, just, like, a really interesting insight or comment or discussion or whatever kind of a thing. So I'm going to start doing that weekly, and I'll probably I will probably post them on Wednesdays. I will share the question kind of towards the end of stream, and then I will make, like, a little video out of it, and then I'll post it on Wednesdays, and then I will pull out some of the comments, and then on Saturday share some of those. So I'm really excited about that. And then that should be about what I do weekly now. Is Mondays I want to post a weekly news update for book club to let everybody know, like, what we're doing for the week for book club. And then the weekly Murloc Murmur debate question. And then like obviously Saturdays are always like book club meeting days. So yeah, but I'm excited about that. This week's just like extra busy because of the field trip. So this week seems like a lot more because I have 2 days of field trips. I saw there's a place for writers to post stories on the Discord. Is there a channel for artists to post WoW art? Ooh, or is that something you consider making? I might also be completely missing it. I don't, but I love that idea. I'm gonna make one. Absolutely gonna make one. Thank you for mentioning that. Yeah, we have our writers channel, so you're welcome to share your writing. Obviously be conscientious of what you're sharing, you know, try not to, and then if there is triggers in it, you know, try to be conscientious of at least disclaiming the triggers just in case. But yes, we have a writing channel, and I'm definitely gonna make an art channel. That's like such a good idea. And you guys are welcome to share your art as well. I would love that. Yeah, that'd be such a fun tab, right? I just recently finished a Prince Renathal fan art that I'd love to share. Yeah, oh my gosh, would love to see it. I'm literally, I mean, we have time right now. I'm literally gonna make one right now. Because why not? Okay, let's see. It'll be under the world, it'll be under the WoW world. I'll probably put it just, it'll be under WoW world. It'll be a texting channel. I'll just call it like art showcase. So you guys are welcome to, and I'll put it up like, it's right between WoW Transmog and WoW Mount Show Off, but it's under the WoW World channel. So I'm excited. Thank you for suggesting that. I think that's a fabulous idea. How fun. How fun, how fun. Okay. Oh, let's see. Oh, I know, movie night. I know. Okay. Well, what time is it? We have 4 minutes, you guys. 4 minutes. We're gonna get going on our field trip. If I do a movie night, I'm gonna do it on one of my stream nights, and then I just like won't stream that night. I'll just do community movie night. It's just easier for me being a mom, you know, instead of like picking up an extra day of the week. I will just use one of my stream days. So it's gonna either be on a Tuesday or a Thursday, because I don't think we could do it on a Saturday because of our book club. So it'll have to be like a Tuesday or Thursday night, but I don't know what people think. Vicious, you can't make polls, huh? I don't think you have that ability. Because I was gonna say, do you want to make one for me? Do we take the Zeppelin over there from Ogremar? We can summon you. What's your character's name? We'll just summon you, friend, because that'll be so much easier. And then that way we can do that. Tori, are you in the group already? No, are you in the community? I was trying to find you in there. I'm new to the game, so I don't know how to get to the old areas. You're fine, and we're gonna see. So, Kiniki, we'll summon you, but if you can't see us, then we'll go from there. We'll go from there to figure out how you can be with us currently, because if you're like newish, you might not have done the Battle for Azeroth intro, so then that might affect it. So let me look. Okay, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it this way, but we're gonna try. Oh, I can't invite players from that realm. Agent, what is your character name? Or if you want to join the community, and then we can invite you through that way. It's kind of up to you. You can set up a bi-weekly showing of the Warcraft movie. I watched it 1,000 times. I know, right? And then Kinnicky, it won't let me invite you. Did you join the community by chance? Or are you on an alliance character? Or I'm just trying to think of, or like brainstorm reasons. Or it might be because I'm also not leader, so I might have Nickel invite. Yeah, if you guys want to join, oh, I guess we could have done Nickel. Do we want to put a raid? Oh, okay, you can. Okay, yeah, if you give it back to me. Okay, do you think we should do like a pre-group? Let's do this. Okay, I listed the group under custom, like pre-made groups. So if you go into pre-made groups and go into the custom one and search WoW Book Club Field Trip, I think that would work. I'll leave it up for a minute. Oh shoot, sorry, agent. Are you out of? You should be out of ad now. You should be good, right? Okay. Perfect. Okay, this made it a little bit easier. So let me know, agent, let me know if you're one of those individuals who just requested to join. I think I'm here, but I may be in a different shard than y'all. So, Kinnicky, did you join? Are you in? Did I invite you? It's okay if you're in a different server. Listing it was so smart. I would have never thought of that. Honestly, shout out to Sperry, because I thought Sperry did that for her New Year's party, like get together, and that's what popped in my head. I didn't see an invite yet. Okay. Do you know how to going into like a pre-made group and looking for a custom group? Oh, it's 7:32. That's okay. We'll get going in just a second. Yeah, snaps for Sperry. Yeah, I literally just thought of that because of Sperry. She did it for her New Year's thing, and I was like, oh, that's perfect. I think so. So all you do is you go into your group finder, go down to where it says pre-made books. Okay, perfect. Yay! Oh, I see it. Okay, I just invited you, and let me know. If you're here, if you can see us. Okay, it looks like we can see pretty much everyone. Oh no, okay. This player's in a different phase. You can either see, okay. So if you're here, I'm right on top of you, but don't see you. Do you see this lady right here, this Zindormi? You might have to make a level one, you might have to make a lower level character if you have not done the Battle for Azeroth intro. Okay, if you see her, talk to her and ask her to, if she lets you, say to go to the past. But if she doesn't, then you'll have to make a like a newish character, and then we can summon you. Safe travel. Thanks for the follow, welcome in. But if she doesn't let you go to the past, then yeah, we'll have to do a you'll just have to make like a quick little character. Yay, it worked. Okay, that's me with all the storm. Oh, with all the stormworks? Hi! Oh, yay, welcome in. Okay, perfect. Look at us, we're such cuties. Okay, you guys, what we're gonna do is we're going to get started. But if anybody that's currently in chat still wants to join, like as we go along, you guys are welcome to do that. It's not a problem. So we can invite anyone as we go along. And reading nook. Okay, I'm starting the field trip of Azeroth in the reading nook. So if you guys want to join in, it's like the stage feature for Discord. So it's kind of nice because like I'm on stage talking and people can join in, and then, but if you guys also want to stay in your own, like if the other Discord and chat, you guys can do that too. It's up to you. Like it won't hurt my feelings if you guys want to stay in the other Discord and chit chat together. It's like wherever you guys want to hang out. It's totally up to you. And then Charlie and Summer, just let me know if you guys can hear me, because I know sometimes it's a little weird. So if you guys could just let me know, that'd be great. Okay. Yes, I can hear. Okay, perfect. Oh my gosh, guys. Also on the stage, if in the Discord stage, if you guys want to speak at any point, just like do the little raise hand. If you want to share something, you guys are welcome to do that. So as long as it stays on the field trip related topic, obviously, just because, you know, just in case. So hi, welcome, and thanks for the follow. Okay, oh my gosh, are you guys so ready? All right, we are actually going to head to the Balnir farmstead. So at the beginning of Arthas, we actually witness, or we read about how Invincible is born, right? And how Arthas, hi Liz, welcome in, and how Arthas watches the birth of Invincible. Arthas used to go to this farmstead a lot as a young boy, and he would go here to play with his friend and just to be a part of like this kind of farmstead of an area. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, Hype Train. Holy moly. Holy moly, hold on, just give me a second. Let's get to our area and then I'm gonna think, oh, Aaron, oh my gosh, thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs. Holy moly. Sorry, I have so much going on right now. Oh my goodness, I didn't realize I could get triggered. Aaron, thank you so much. Happy belated Mac. Thank you so much, Aaron. That was so sweet of you. Thank you so much. And thank you for the hype train. Level 3, holy moly. All the vibes for Aaron in chat. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Holy moly. Sorry, guys. I got like semi-distracted. Thank you. Oh my gosh. And thank you, Bloom, for the biddies. Holy moly. Thank you, guys. You're so sweet. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Hello. Thank you. Okay. Sorry. Hi everyone. Hello. So this is the farmstead. You guys are welcome to explore it if you would like. There's nothing too crazy about it. There's nothing like super extra out of the ordinary for this farmstead compared to other farmsteads. They did lose their lives. This family did. So when Arthas came back after his stint at Northern and came back to Lordaeron, and then, you know, obviously did the bad things he did, the farmstead fell under Scourge. So as you can see, you have them walking around. The biggest part of this area is when Arthas was younger and he was running back from visiting Blackmoor, checking in on Blackmoor and seeing what he's doing, he decided to push Invincible to his limits, and it was a super stormy night. Tried to jump over the same little creek that they always did, but he slipped and fell, and Invincible broke his front legs, right? And so if you come over here, whenever you're done exploring, if you guys want to explore more, that's totally fine. But if you come over here, this is actually the grave where Invincible was buried. So what had happened was Arthas had to kill Invincible, you know, just because he was obviously in pain and he couldn't heal him because he just wasn't he wasn't trained enough as a paladin, right, to do any kind of healing. And so he had to end his life. And so what ended up happening was the Balnir farmstead, the residents, I can't think of their name. I know they start, I think, with like B's. They came and found Arthas and Invincible, and, you know, Arthas said, please bury him somewhere like, you know, nice. And so very interesting enough, this is actually the grave site. And as you can see, that is no horse in there. So this is Invincible's grave. If you come up, here is the plaque. It says, Invincible, beloved steed of Arthas, Prince Arthas Menethil, loyal and great of heart in life, may you find peace in death. pure streams and green pastures, devoted friend. So the Balnir family was actually the one that helped bury him, which was very kind of them to do. And so, yeah, you can actually visit this in game. This is where his burial was. So pretty cool, huh? I did not know this until obviously reading the book and doing some research. So I didn't know this was here. Scrapbook. Oh yeah, two, if you guys take any kind of photos or anything, I would absolutely love to see them in the Discord. So if you do take any screenshots and you'd like to share, please do so in the Discord. We have a scrapbook channel. It's under the Lore Keepers channel. So please share. That would be wonderful. But yes, please do all the scrapbooks. Oh, we should also do, we just need to do one big one really quick. Sorry guys, if you can all just line up right here by me, that would be wonderful. I just need to do one big picture. It's perfect right in front of Invincible's grave. Just a big picture of the group. That way we can have this for memories. So okay, let's see. I like our big old pile. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what we're doing here. Can someone explain? Group picture. That's so funny. I like how everybody's like kind of just getting close. Okay, this is perfect. You guys are great. You guys are wonderful. We'll take some pics. Beautiful. Yay! Thank you guys so much. Okay, we can mount up again whenever you're ready. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Okay, our next stop is actually, we're gonna go back to Lordaeron. So we started here because this is where the book starts, right? Arthas witnesses Invincible's birth, has a connection with him, and then obviously the book goes into more of like the Lordaeron and the kingdom. And so we're gonna actually head back, and we're gonna look at as much of Lordaeron as we can. Obviously, it's in ruins. I wish we could see it like in its, prime. I think that would have been really cool, but obviously we can't. So our biggest thing is we will go in there. You guys have a chance to explore where you want. We're not gonna go down into Undercity just because, we can if you want. I'm not gonna go too far down into there just because it's kind of part of the book when they do talk about like the prisons, but it's not like a super crazy part of the book, so I didn't think we needed to do like an entire trip down there, but obviously majority rules. So if a big chunk of you guys in the chat want to do Undercity and want to explore in it, I'm fine with that as well. So you guys just let me know. But this is Lordaeron. So this was Arthas's kingdom. He was the prince. But obviously it went to ruin with when he came back from Northrend. So I'm gonna turn off my music. If you guys have a chance, make sure to turn up your ambiance in your sound, because if you, and I'll try to be quiet here for just like a few minutes. Once we go inside, more of like the throne room, you should be able to hear Arthas and his father speaking. So I'm gonna try to go in, and I'm gonna try not to talk so much. Okay, we can start hearing it, so I'll be quiet. Okay. I want to say that's about it. I don't think it was too much, but I don't know if you guys heard at the end, but he does... Okay, that's pretty much essentially it. The biggest one is you can definitely hear him say, like, to succeed you, right? Or to, yeah, because he's like, what are you doing here? What are you doing? And it was like, to succeed you, right? I think is what he says. But anyway, really cool. This right here is obviously still the blood of Tyrannus. And so this is his throne chair. And if you guys have not watched the actual cinematic of it, you should. It's for Warcraft 3, I want to say, right? But it's easy to look up if you just Google it or put it in YouTube. You know, Arthas, Menethil, father, blah blah blah. I had turned my volume way up and got jump scared by Mackie. Oh, sorry guys. So yeah, that's the cool thing about that. I'm gonna turn my volume down a little bit. Yeah, okay, Warcraft 3 Frozen Throne. Perfect. Yeah, if you guys are interested in watching that, definitely do it. That's pretty much what the whole dialogue is. So, okay, do you guys... Ooh, look! It's Arthas right here! Oh my gosh, Arthas, you're scary! I love that a random person happened to be here. Oh yeah, it happens like throughout the last field trip it happened too. Okay, you guys let me know. Do you guys want to go into Undercity and explore, or do you guys want to go to our next spot? It's up to you. Oh, sorry. I gotta like pull myself in, but it's like shaking my desk. Next, Undercity is gross. It's completely up to you guys. Oh, I forgot to. I need to be reading my little thing. Sorry. Oh my gosh. I have my little notes I need to read. Okay, so really quick for Undercity, I'll just say this. I'm going to skip. Okay, I'll just do my little reading and then we'll go. So the Undercity was named many years before the Forsaken claimed it as their own. Far beneath the palace of Lordaeron, the Undercity held the ancient crypts and catacombs of Lordaeron's royalty, as well as the city's dungeons and sewers. Although the city was only intended for prisoners and the dead, the poorest of the Lordaeron people lived within. Now and then the guards would go down and make a sweep of the place in a desperate and ultimately futile attempt to clean it out. When the Alliance of Lordaeron captured Orgrim Doomhammer, they sent him to the Undercity. Sometime later, he managed to escape and wandered for many years afterwards. Okay, and then this... obviously too was a beautiful city at one point, but it fell when Arthas came back from Northern after he had claimed Frostmourne and became, you know, fully corrupted. He came back, and the sad part was his father had open arms and was ready to welcome him back, and Arthas betrayed him, right? So, okay, let's go ahead and we're gonna go to our next spot. Let's do it. Oh wait, I gotta get on my invincible horse. What the heck? All right, let's do it, friends. We'll just meet outside of Lordaeron, so no worries if you guys, or I should say Undercity, I guess. No worries if you guys get a little bit behind. So I'll just meet you guys out here, and then our next place we're gonna go to is Brill. Okay. You guys ready? Ah, you guys are great. Okay, we're actually gonna head to Brill. Now, technically, Brill doesn't come up in the book until later on, but because we're already here in this area and I don't want to have us to go like all the way back and forth or whatever, we're just gonna go to Brill now. We're gonna talk about it in the context of when Arthas and Jaina first approach this town and what they find when they do. So you guys are welcome to explore. The way that Brill looks now is not what it looked like during the time when Arthas and Jaina visited. I mean, there's a big old statue of Sylvanas here. So just pretend. Take a look around if you want, if you haven't visited it before. So but Brill was definitely a big part of the book. So Brill is a small town under the control of the Forsaken in the Tristfall Glades of northern Lordaeron. Upon leaving Deathnail for new Forsaken adventure. Oh, we don't have to read that. Okay, after the Battle of Lordaeron, not much was left of the town but rubble and ruins. So sometime after the war against the Jailer, the Forsaken regained control of the town. Let's see. Okay, Brill was once a small town within the human kingdom of Lordaeron. It was one of the earliest towns to become afflicted with the plague of undeath that would eventually cripple the northern lands. It was at Brill that the necromancer Kel'Thuzad, still a living man, first started his experiments with the plague that would come to be the demise of the kingdom of Lordaeron. The success of the infestation was such that it allowed Kel'Thuzad to convince the Lich King to launch the invasion even before it was planned. The mass graveyard just outside of Brill was made to accommodate the large numbers of deaths Tirisfal suffered from the plague, or when the plague first came. Following the weakening of the Lich King due to this spell cast by Illidan, Sylvanas, a rebel Forsaken, were able to quickly assume control of the town along with numerous other sites in Tristfall Glades. So again, this is the area that Jaina and Arthas enter when they first start finding out about the plague, okay? And this is also where Arthas first meets Kel'Thuzad. Kel'Thuzad's there and taunts him and obviously tells him to find him, you know, to continue to go after him and find him in the next area. But I know this is a little bit outside of what we're doing. But I just figured we'd visit this now instead of having to run all the way back because the other areas that we go to are not within this area. So, okay, we're gonna go. We're gonna go to our next area. So we're gonna go down. We're gonna go down south. We're gonna go down south into Silver Pine Forest. So as Arthas is growing up and he is getting older, he meets a girl named Jaina Proudmoore. And of course, you know, at the beginning, he doesn't necessarily know that he obviously like has feelings for her, but he does. And so they kind of grow up together, and one of the times he gets to escort Jaina to Dalaran. So that's what we're essentially doing right now. We're taking the tour to Dalaran, how Jaina and Arthas would have taken it. Some of the areas that they're in aren't on the map, so we're just gonna have to kind of use like our imaginations when it comes to looking at where they could have possibly been. So thanks for the follow. Welcome in. Holy smokes, guys. Sorry, total side note, but literally one away from 300 friends on Twitch. I can't believe it. That is so insane. Okay, so this is and obviously it was a lot brighter and a happier place, but we're gonna go and we're gonna keep going down this way. This area is definitely very, very changed from what it would have been in the book. So we're just gonna, I mean, we can take a look at kind of stuff. Obviously, the Forsaken has really taken a lot of control around this area. Oh, and you guys are welcome to, like, if you kind of deviate off to the side and get some lumber, I don't mind either. You guys are fine. Oh my gosh, hi, thanks for the follow. Welcome in. Do y'all role play too, like parts? No, we don't necessarily. I mean, I know some of us are definitely do like role play stuff, but we're not like, when we're doing our field trips, we're not doing role play phasing. Oh, do we have? That's okay. Everybody can meet. Everybody has flying mounts. It's fine. This is the most cute. This is the most cute and cozy thing. Thank you. Oh my gosh, of course. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. So they took quite a long trip. This is the long journey that Jaina and Arthas took, and as they were taking this, they got to know each other just like a little bit more. Let's see, how far are we? Do we want to just fly? There's not really much. I mean, Ambermill is mentioned, but they don't necessarily go to Ambermill. But in this area close to Ambermill is where they essentially camp out for the night, and then they go and look at an orc encampment. So we'll just keep running. We're almost there. It's good for us to do ground mounts. We're so used to our flying mounts. It's fine. Just saw your vid about this. Yeah, well, welcome in. Yeah, we're currently running it right now. Thanks for the follow. Welcome in. Oh my gosh, guys. I think we're at 300 friends. Holy moly. I cannot believe it. That is incredible. Thank you guys all so much for the follows. It's so sweet of you guys. Another big milestone. Yay, congrats, Becky. Thanks, Melanie. Oh, and I saw your message earlier about the cute little frog drinking tea emote. Is so cute. Thank you for sharing that. Oh, hold on. Sorry, pause for a second. Yeah. No, we're good. I'm sorry. Keep going. I apologize. All right, here we go. So Ambermill is just up here to our left. You can't necessarily see it, but Ambermill is mentioned in the book, but again, they don't go there. There is an option. One of the guards does say like, oh, let's go stay for the night at Ambermill. And Arthas is like, no, we're gonna keep pushing so that Jaina can get there, like, you know, sooner or whatnot. So we are gonna get on our flying mounts. So go ahead and push on up and flying. If you don't have steady flight, you might want to get steady flight just so that you can fly up and just chill for a minute, because what we're going to do is just kind of take a minute to kind of be somewhat in the area that they would have been. Again, in game, they don't have the camping area nor the orcish encampment that they looked at, but we can kind of speculate that it's probably somewhere around here. In the book, it's mentioned that they can see Ambermill, they are able to see Shadowfang Keep, and they are also able to just barely see Dalaran, which Dalaran's up over here. And so, yeah, again, just kind of looking an aerial view, nothing too crazy, but just this is about the area that they would have been in when they did their encampment, or when they did their camping. And the big thing is Arthas did ask Jaina, like, hey, do you want to like go on an adventure? And he was like, yes, or she was like, yes. And then that's when they go see the orc encampment. Of course, Jaina doesn't agree with it. And Arthas is like, that's fine, you know. And so that kind of just spoke a little bit about their characters. So we're actually just gonna go we're gonna fly to Dalaran, because the road wise there's just not really the cleanest road to get to, and we might as well just fly right to Dalaran. It's not a big deal. So eventually they do get to Dalaran, and they drop Jaina off to do her studies. This is where Dalaran was. You guys can stay up in flight if you want, so you can take a look at the big crater. You can go inside the crater, you can go around the crater, it's whatever you want. But this is where Dalaran was located during the book. So this is where Dalaran was. Obviously Dalaran was a city here. It was beautiful. Archimonde eventually destroys it, and then it also is eventually teleported to Crystal Song Forest as like a base for people to it's like a hub base for when they're like fighting, you know, the Scourge kind of thing. Thank you for the follows, by the way. Thank you guys. Oh, that's interesting, because I forgot it was here when I was reading the book. Yeah, so it's not, when we were reading the book, it was not in Crystal Song Forest. That doesn't happen until like later, right? So that doesn't happen until later on. But this is where Dalaran was when Jaina was studying for when she was doing her studies, and Arthas would come and see her, which would make sense that he could come and see her, like not like it didn't take him, I guess, too long. I don't know. You can't really gauge like the video game distance with like real life distance, because obviously video game's going to be closer than what it probably would be in real life. But yes, so hold on, let me get my little notes. Okay, so Dalaran is the capital of the Magocratic nation of the same name. The city's inner fortress has served as the focal point for magi in the study of the arcane throughout human history. Originally located, oh sorry, let me get my map out so you guys can actually see it. Originally located by the Lordimir Lake in the Eastern Kingdoms, the city was magically moved to Northern by the power of its magic. They fought both against the dragon aspects, Malagos's crusade to eradicate the use of magic on Azeroth and the undead forces of the Lich King. Dalaran would later be set in motion and fly high above the seas as seen during the Purge. During the third invasion of the Burning Legion, Dalaran was moved to Karazhan and then teleported to the Broken Isles. So Dalaran's been moved a lot. But Dalaran was destroyed at one point by Archimonde. I don't have it right here, but yeah. And there's also a video of that happening as well if you're curious to ever watch it. Alrighty. Oh, thanks for the drinky. Is it Demon Bane? Did I say that right? Thank you. Okay. What servers are you guys on? Well, we're on all different kinds of servers. So it's kind of, if you want to join, you're welcome to. We do have like a little pre-made group up that you can just type in WoW Book Club Field Trip and we can invite you, but you can be on any realm. It doesn't matter. Okay. All right, our next little trip, which is a little bit out of the way, but it does have somewhat of a significance to it, is we're going to go to Durnhold. Durnhold, and we're just going to fly because it's a bit of a trek. So we're going to go to Durnhold Keep. So Durnhold Keep is where Blackmoor was, right? Blackmoor was like one of the... he was like a commander or general or he was part of the Lordaeron militia of some version or some way. And he had an orc encampment there, but it was like really heavy duty orc encampment. And the big significant thing is Arthas came here on a journey for his father to check it out and see what was happening. Arthas obviously got suspicious of like Blackmoor's like gambling and using of funds and things like that. And so this is what it was. And at the same time, Blackmoor had Thrall as like a pet, right? Thrall was his pet that he would put in the arena to fight. And Arthas could see that he obviously was like a little bit more intelligent than he would think an orc would be. And so this was a big pivotal moment too, because when Arthas came back from Durnhold, that's when Invincible had his accident, right? He accidentally broke his legs. And that's why we're not going to run all the way back to, I mean, we could technically, but I tried to look. There is no like creek area that Arthas would have gone by, like in game, that we could have looked at to essentially be like the one that Arthas would have gone by with his horse when it was frozen. But I want to say essentially it was close to the Balnir farmstead, or it was like on its way probably, because in the book it did talk about it did talk about how he was gonna go there and say hi to his friends again. He hadn't seen him for a while, and show him Arthas, or show him Invincible, and get like a warm cup of tea and a warm stable and stuff like that. So he was headed to that farmstead, but obviously didn't make it. So, okay. We're doing pretty good. Holy moly, we're flying through this. All right, we now need to switch to Alliance. And I know that's going to be a little bit of a transition, but once we're on Alliance, then we'll be fine for the rest of the field trip. And the reason why we have to is because we have to go to the Cathedral of Light in Stormwind. So we do need to switch to Alliance. Yeah. I will remake a group. I know, and I'll repost a group on the, so I'm gonna delist this one. I will repost another one and we'll go from there. So, oh, thank you for the portal. That was really kind of you. Thank you, thank you. If you guys wanna take a portal back to Dornagol, you totally can. I'm gonna log off, get on my Alliance character, and then I will get the group going. I know it's a little bit of a, you know, extra step that we've got to do, but it's just the way it works with the story, because we do have to go to Stormwind. So we're gonna head to Stormwind, and I'm gonna, like I said, I'll put up another, oh my gosh, and I'm in Moonguard, so that's gonna be, it's gonna be a little laggy. Because I didn't realize people hung out at the Cathedral of Light until I parked my character here. So, all right, here we go. Pre-made group, custom, starter group, okay, WoW, book club, field trip. So it's pretty much gonna be essentially named the same. I will also try to invite through the community as well, but you guys are welcome to just go into the book field, the WoW book club trip. Okay. Got Quinn, Malvis, Noobsy, Gwen, Free, Moonlight, Billberry. Okay. And then if you guys aren't already there, but go ahead and head to the Cathedral of Light. Yeah, I can join now. Yay! I'd on my mage. I'll look for group. Okay, perfect. Did you already join, Kest? We are currently on Alliance characters, so you guys, oh cool, and I can actually invite some community members. Also, I'm on my main character, so if you want to join the community or the guild now, this is the perfect time, because I can approve you. Perfect. Oh yeah, we can do summons. I'm a warlock, so we can definitely do summons. Yeah, there's tons of role players here. It's actually gonna be a lot of fun, you guys. You guys get to experience Moonguard and role playing. It's gonna be funsies. Okay, type 1 in the chat if you need an invite. I'll put that back up in just a minute. I'm gonna move my little raid frames over here. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. But yeah, type 1 in the chat if you need a summons. Okay, Summer needs a summons. Where are you at, Summer? Okay. Oh dang, I'm a Moonguard too? Woohoo! I just joined Moonguard and I love it. I hear Moonguard is a little freaky, LOL. Moonguard is Maldus, what the? Moonguard is only, I mean, it depends on the area you hang out. It depends on the area that you hang out. I like Moonguard because it is so active. But it literally is dependent on, you know, what you do in it. Are we near Goldshire? LMAO? Oh my gosh, we're not. But, you know, maybe after field trip, we all head to Goldshire to hang out. Okay. I think we're good. I think we have everyone, right? Yep, it looks like everybody's here. Again, if you haven't had a chance to hop in and you want to hop in, you guys are welcome to do that. It's whatever you guys are able to join in. It's not a problem. So, okay. So we're going to actually head up to, I'm going to do a little bit of walking. Oh, oops. Oh, Summer, I'm sorry if I didn't invite you. Holy moly. I apologize, Summer. Oh my gosh. So sorry. I thought I literally got everybody in the in there. Thank you for requesting to join. I would have felt so bad leaving you. Okay. All right, once we have Summer here with us, we can get going. I didn't see the summoning stone symbol on her name, so. Oh, maybe she's loading in. We'll give it a minute. Thanks for the follow. Welcome in. All right, let's see. Oh, Summer's already here. Sorry, you don't have to take my portal. But we'll summon this other individual. Forever in loading screen. Oh my gosh, yeah. Well, too, we're entering into it's very, very populated right now. Yeah, I'm lagging decent here. I'm so sorry, guys. We just have to do the Cathedral of Light and then we're out, okay? So I do apologize if it's a little bit crazy. So, okay. Let's head up to the Cathedral of Light. I think we have everybody here. So this is the Cathedral of Light. This is where Arthas became a paladin. So the interesting thing about this chapter is it's supposed to be like the super joyous, like super fun thing. Not super fun, but super serious. And it's a big honor to become a paladin, right? And as the ceremony's happening and there's the moment where the light is supposed to shine on Arthas, it hesitates. And when it hesitates, Arthas obviously becomes irritated. But then eventually the light does shine and it goes well. But then Arthas just is kind of in a bad mood the rest of the time because even his dad couldn't say, you know, the right stuff. His dad was like, I'm very proud of you on this day. And Arthas is like, on this day? Like, why not every day? You know, and all this stuff. So, again, this is where he became a paladin. So if you have never been in the Cathedral of Light and you want to take some time to explore, go ahead. It is up to you. I'll read a little bit of information about it. So the Cathedral of Light in the Cathedral Square in Stormwind City is the most striking monument of the Church of the Holy Light. The cathedral is home to some of the most powerful and influential holy leaders in the world. It is a sacred place for all followers of the light from the four corners of Azeroth and the base of operations of the Order of the Silver Hand in the kingdom. It is described as an elegant and peaceful place, inviting for prayer and reflection. The cathedral's catacombs are the resting place of the honored dead, priests, war heroes, paladins, and others. The Archbishop himself used to reside within the hallowed chambers. Priests and paladins travel to the cathedral from far and wide, seeking training and wisdom from their resident counterparts, training their skills and researching great truths behind the walls of the cathedral. And of course, in history, it was here that the Lordaeron Prince Arthas Menethil became a paladin of the Silver Hand. So again, this was a very big part of the story of Arthas because this is where he became a paladin. I like how there's people. How many people are asking? Learning. I love it. Oh, I love it. Okay. I love it. And then I like how there's some like role players over here. Like they're still in there. They're still in it. You know, they're not even gonna worry about it. We're causing a scene. Okay. But yeah, if you guys are good, we'll just meet back up in the middle. But again, this is where Arthas became Paladin. Nope, let me invite. All right, we can head on out if you guys are ready. Our next part, actually we don't have, well, yeah, let's just head out. We'll just head out. We'll just kind of stop on the stairs, but we will need some, we'll have to go to the portal room. So head to the portal room. We're actually going to port to Crystal Song Forest Dalaran. I don't think, do our mages have that portal? I don't know if they do, so I just figured we'd go to the portal room. Nah, okay. If you're talking to me, I have no idea. Hold. Do we have it? Ooh, thanks for the follow. Welcome in, friends. Oh, I thought this was a role-playing event. LOL. Yeah, well, kinda. I mean, we're doing a field trip for the book Arthas, Rise of the Lich King. So perfect. Okay, if you guys want to take this portal right here, we are going to Dalaran. That is located in Northern, the Crystal Song Forest. We are going to pretend while you're here that is still located by, you know, kind of close to Lordaeron. But, you know, obviously this one's floating in the air. There are some really cool statues, though, I do want to point out to you guys. So let's just meet in front of this hero statue, and then once everybody's here, then we'll go from there. And if anybody needs a summons, we'll summons. Or we'll summon, I should say. Love that we got to see role players in the wild. Yes, it's fun. I like it because it makes it just makes the game feel so alive, you know? This reminds me of a trip to the Czech Republic, right? And our guide would give us information about the area and then tell us to explore. LOL. Oh yeah. Well, I think that's the best part of it is you get to explore. All right, we'll give it just a couple more minutes, and if anybody needs a summons, we'll do that. Uh-oh. I don't have an M. Okay, let's do a summons. Oh, perfect. Sweet. All right. And then just whoever isn't currently here, we'll give them a little summons. Okay, looks like we have everyone. Okay. All right. So take a look at this statue. Obviously, the statue was not here during the time that Jaina was here studying, but I did find it to be a really cool little statue. It is a dedication to those that fell to the Scourge during the war in the Frozen Wastes. If you want to watch the fall of the Lich King, you're welcome to do that, but it's up to you. But it does show you the scene of when Arthas falls. There's one more statue that I do want to show with you guys, and then after that we can kind of just explore Dalaran. I got dropped in the crater. Oh my gosh. Demonis, try to res, and then we can summon you. And then Noobsy, do you need a summons, or did you? Oh no, you're over here. Never mind. All right. I'm just gonna go stand. Okay, perfect. I'm just gonna go stand next to the other statue that I want you guys to look at, and then we'll visit like the bar area that, at least to me, this is the bar area that I pictured Jaina and Arthas in, and I'm pretty sure it is, and it's where we met once, so. This is the other statue. You guys can take a look at it. I'll take a minute until the majority of the group is here, and then I'll kind of explain. You had to run back to your body? Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. Did you get a summons? Demonis, let me know if you got a summons. What part of the book are y'all on? So we're finished with Arthas. We're all done, and this is our field trip. And then, oh yeah, we can get you one. And I could put a, how do I put, we're all done with Arthas. So this is our field trip to, explore the areas that, are mentioned in the book. Okay, I think we have what we need. We started Blood Ties. Oh yes, we started Blood Ties this week. Hey Dan, thanks for the follow. Welcome in. Okay, so this is the statue for Antonidas. So Archmage Antonidas. So the Grand Magus of the Kirin Tor, the great city of Dalaran, stands once again a testament to the tenacity and will of its greatest son. Your sacrifices will not have been in vain, dearest friend. With love and honor, Jaina Proudmoore. So Antonidas loses his life when Arthas invades Dalaran with the Scourge. And the reason why they're invading Dalaran is because they need the Tome of Medivh in order to summon Archimonde. And so Arthas and Kel'Thuzad and the Scourge army come in, and they pretty much, take over Dalaran. They are able to get the Book of Medivh or the Tome of Medivh, but it cost Antonidas his life. At that moment too, right before Arthas took everything over, Jaina was there, and she was contemplating if she should stay and try to say something to Arthas, but eventually she didn't. She left. She portaled out. I will always be so curious as to what would have happened if she would have stepped out on that balcony with Antonidas, right? What would have happened with Arthas in that moment and with her, because she obviously throughout his entire transition, even while he was Lich King, because I think it was Sweets that mentioned that there's a quest where you can get a locket drops off of him. That was Jaina's. I just really curious of what influence she would have had if she would have walked out on that balcony while he was standing there. So, right here, Jaina's locket. Creates a portal teleporting group members that use it to Dalaran. Oh, that's really cool, Sweets. I didn't realize that. That's so cool. I have to do that quest. I want to see if I can pick it up before we go do that raid. So, okay. So the other area that I find kind of a little bit more in this significance would be these kind of bar/inn area. I assume this is where Arthas would have stayed, right? And where him and Jaina would have, hung out. We also met here before as a group. It was a really fun little book club meeting here. I can't remember who it was, but one of our members was the barmaid kept going up right next to him, and so they kept taking drinks and they were getting drunk. And it was just really funny. I can't remember if it was was it Noobsy or Liz, or I can't remember who it was. It was someone. Totally wasn't me. Oh, was it Bookworm? Oh my gosh. That's too funny. Yeah, I just, I thought that was pretty hilarious. So if you guys want to grab a drink, go ahead and grab a drink. I just figure this is fun. You can explore it if you want to go in the upstairs. Book knows how to party. But yeah, I would just say this is probably another one of the more significant areas. Dalaran doesn't have I would just say the hallways and the classrooms and everything that Jaina probably would have been in when she was doing her studying and everything like that. But yeah, I figure this is just another good little area. Shiny red apple. Thank you. I'm gonna eat it right now. Perfect. Thank you. Oh, look, she's right here. Okay, what do I want? Northern honey mead, snow plum brandy. I'd probably get the snow plum if I was here. I'm gonna get a snow plum. Thank you. All right, do drink my little snow plum. Oh yeah, I'm already feeling tipsy. That's like so true. I'd be probably on the ground. But yeah, so this is I can't tell if they're in our group. Anyway, so this is like the bar area that I assume they'd be in. So sorry guys, I have so many things going on my screen right now that I like semi get distracted. All right. We're probably about ready to go. Do we need to take a break? Does anybody need to take a break? Do you guys want to take like a little break real quick? The next area that we need to go to is back. We have to go to Anderhall and Stratholme. And then after that, we got to go to Northern. Yeah, I need to grab some water. Okay, let's just do a quick little break. I have an ad that's going to start anyway really soon, so I'm going to run a quick ad and let's just take a quick little break. And then, yes, perfect. If you want to take the portal back to Stormwind right now, you can. We are going to be heading to Anderhall, which is, gosh, it's in Plaguelands. I can't remember if it's in Western. It's in Western Plaguelands. So if you guys want to get a head start there, you can. But this is a great time to just take a quick little break. If you guys need to get up and stretch, need to get a snack, need to get a drink, need to do whatever that you need to do, let's just take a quick little break. And we'll go from there. I'm going to head to Stormwind too. So I'm actually going to take a quick restroom break myself. So I will be right back. Okay, I am back. Okay, wait. We did the do we have any warlocks? Charlie, do you mind summoning me? Or whoever, or if not, I can try to run. I know you guys did the the one portal. If not, I totally can just like power fly to y'all kind of spread out. I don't know where to go. Okay, follow me. Follow me, Halo. I saw you right there. Yeah, we're going to Anderhall. And it's still up outside the mage hall. Oh, okay. Just make sure you're on a mount. Make sure you're on a flying mount. Uh-oh. Oh. I got levitate, good call. Okay, perfect. And then we can summon whoever needs to be summoned. So if you guys still need a summons, we can do that. It looks like we have a good chunk, probably, I'm assuming, already at Anderhall. So let's, do you guys want to just head over to Anderhall and then we can summon over there? So if anybody's still not over there, then we'll go over there. Oh, Liz, okay, don't worry, we'll get you summoned, okay, friend? We're gonna go there first, and then Liz will summon you. So just hang tight, and then once we get to Anderhall, we'll give you a summons. Yeah, of course. That was a smart idea, whoever had the idea to do that portal. You are awesome. Love everybody's mods, by the way. Y'all are so fashion. Oh my gosh, there are some incredible mog builders in this community. They build like the prettiest mogs and the prettiest houses. Okay, perfect. So we're gonna we gotta summon a couple people. So I'll get a portal up or a summoning stone, I mean, and we'll go from there. Okay. Summon free, and then we can summon Bloom. Okay, and then Bloom. Okay. Cool beans. All right, we're now in Anderhall. Okay, so really quick, Anderhall was the main grain dispensary. So like it distributed tons and tons of grains all over, right, this area. And so normally what we would have done is started in Brill, right? Because that's where Arthas and Jaina first saw the plague, and they saw Kel'Thuzad. Kel'Thuzad said, hey, this is what we're doing. We're so great. And if you want to like do anything or try to confront us, like Anderhall, blah, 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 mentions it, Anderhall. So they like book it and push really hard to get to this town as fast as they can. But of course, the moment that they get here, oh, hold on. Did we summon? Oh, we did summon him. Okay, thank you guys. The moment that we got here, or the moment that they got here, it had already been distributed, right? Everything had already been distributed. And so, as you can see, there is part of it that is still Scourge ridden. So it still has Scourge in it. And then if you keep going, there is a part of it that is Alliance ran. So, this is, where's the alliance part? Let me see. Let me see. There should be a part that's alliance, right? Is it all? Maybe not. Am I crazy? I thought there was. Oh, maybe not. I thought there was an alliance part, but never mind. This whole thing is just, it's just trash. It's just too bad. So anyway, it's still very Scourge. Ran. Oh, here's the alliance part right here. There's a little bit of alliance right here. Okay. That wasn't too crazy. Which is so crazy. They just like chill. They're just right here and there's all this like Scourge right here. But let me pull up my little info about it. Sorry. Give me just a moment. All right, so Anderhall is a destroyed human city located in the Western Plaguelands, formerly known as the Western Eastwild, Lordaeron's bread basket. One of the largest cities in northern Lordaeron, Anderhall was the main agricultural distribution point in the region. It is from here that the plague of undeath started to spread. The Scourge would eventually take control of the ruined city until the Alliance and the Forsaken fought in the Battle of Anderhall to expel the undead. The waters around Anderhall are still contaminated by the plague. So any water that you're seeing currently around this area is still technically contaminated with plague. But the big significance of this area is Jaina and Arthas get here. They realize that the grain has already been shipped out and it's too late. And then Arthas fights Kel'Thuzad and kills him, right? So he gets Kel'Thuzad and kills him. But I want to say, if I'm saying this correctly, please correct me if I'm wrong. Mal'Ganis also, I want to say, though, shows up and tells him to go to Northrend. If I'm correct. No, I lied. That's not yet. That's in Stratholme. Sorry. This is Anderhall, and then they, I can't remember. Now I'm like blinking. They go here to Anderhall. I can't remember if Kel'Thuzad or somebody mentions Stratholme or if they just go there. I can't remember it. But the next stop that we are, not just yet, eventually we're going to go to Stratholme. But there are two areas that I want to show you around here that I thought were kind of neat. So the first one I'm going to take you to is Kel'Thuzad's crypt. Oh, the grain shipment from here went there. Okay, thank you, Nish. I like literally blinked hardcore. I'm like, I can't remember if somebody like said it or like what, but okay, they follow that trail. Okay, thank you for reminding me. And so that's why they headed to Stratholme. But first, we're gonna go check out where possibly Kel'Thuzad's crypt is, where it was that Arthas had to go to retrieve his like super decomposed body, and then we're gonna also check out Uther's tomb. So okay, give me just a second. I want to say it's this way. Yes, it's this way, so follow me. Sorry, I guess we could do our little ground mounts. Sometimes it's a habit to just fly. But we're going to go across here. So Arthas eventually is put up to the task by the Lich King to go and retrieve Kel'Thuzad's remains because he needs to be resurrected. And so it isn't like a 100% this is for sure Kel'Thuzad's crypt, but it's heavily implied that it is. And so we're going to go in. It's not the biggest crypt, but apparently this is where his body would have been retrieved. So going to the very bottom, there is a little goal. Oh, he's not down here. And then it's like speculated that this is like Kel'Thuzad's, it could be books or whatnot or things among that. Let me find it really quick. I did have like a little note thing on it. I just have to bring it up. Okay. Okay, so this is speculation, but Judging by the proximity to Andor Hall, it is believed that this was the crypt that held the remains of the necromancer Kel'Thuzad after he was killed by Prince Arthas. In Warcraft 3, however, the places of the death and the burial of Kel'Thuzad were both northeast of the city, not southeast. At the very bottom of the crypt is a small office, a desk, a bookcase, a few book piles, etc. Perhaps it is a necromancer's laboratory, or as suggested above, the tome of Kel'Thuzad. So this would be like the closest one to where maybe Arthas would have picked up Kel'Thuzad. So figured it was, and I liked all the little bookies, and I kind of hope that some of these book piles, Blizzard decides to bring in for player housing. So that would be great. If you could just bring these little book piles, more books, please. That would be wonderful. So, all right, let's go ahead and take we'll just head out, was what I'm trying to say. We'll take a detour. We'll head out. Next we're going to go is to Uther's tomb, which is actually a very beautiful place. If you have never visited it before, it'll be fun for you to see. It is definitely Paladins. This is where Paladins class hall is, right? So it's a very gorgeous, take your time, take a look around. There's a lot of beauty in it when you're running up to it. Obviously obsessed with all the flowers. It's very gorgeous. The inside is absolutely beautiful with all the light and everything. But yes, just a very well put together tomb. Uther ends up dying. So after Arthas retrieves Kel'Thuzad's remains, he is then told to Tichondrius, the Dreadlord, tells him, hey, you need to go get this special urn that is going to be used to hold Kel'Thuzad while we take him to the Sunwell, right? And at first, Arthas is kind of like, whatever, just this urn, like, blah, blah, blah. Which the urn is, it is a very special urn that is like, there was magic and everything to it that would preserve a body forever, okay, kind of thing. And so, but the main thing too was that Arthas later found out as he was battling Uther and the other paladins that the urn contained his father, Taranis. And so Uther ended up losing his life during that battle, trying to protect the urn. And so once he had died, they built this tomb for him. But it's a very beautiful little area. There is also a statue that has a plaque on it that you can read. Yes, the Paladin class hall is also very, very pretty. Also, thanks for the follow. Welcome in. But yeah, just a really little put together place. It's very pretty. So Uther the Lightbringer. Here lies Uther the Lightbringer, first paladin, founder of the Order of the Silver Hand. Uther lived and died to defend the kingdom of Lordaeron. Though he was betrayed by his most beloved student, we believe that his spirit lives on. He continues to watch over us even as the shadows close in around our ruined land. His light is the light of all humanity, and so long as we honor his example, it shall never fade. And it is anonymous, so they don't say who writes it, but again, just a really pretty area. Absolutely gorgeous. Light shining on his statue. But yes, if you have a paladin, this is where you would enter your class hall. I think it's through that gated area over there, I want to say. But yeah, just a really cool, beautiful, beautiful building. Okay. Of course, Kay. Of course, of course. All right, let's summon KB. So we'll do little summons right here really quick if anybody needs a summons. I'm obsessed with all the flowers that are around too. Oh, I haven't, Nish. Kay, no worries. No worries at all, friend. We're just glad to have you here. I'm gonna have to go double check to see, look at his hammer too. I'm gonna go take a look at his hammer. Was it in the back of the, was it in the back? I don't know if I paid attention to that. Sorry, I have to go check really fast. Is it back here? Oh, now I see it. Oh, it's cool. Hammer's here and then the book. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah, nice to just hang out here and listen to the birdsong. Mm-hmm. Paladin Order Hall can be accessed by a hidden door in the Lights Hope Chapel. Oh, nice. Oh, no, it's outside? Okay, let's take a look in the back, you guys. Let's go to the very back. I didn't even know there was this area back here. It's so pretty. Oh, very cool. Another little statue. I didn't even know this area was back here. It's really pretty. Really cool. Okay. Okay, but when do we get this etching? I know, right? Now when I look at anything in WoW, I literally just look at like the decor and stuff and I'm like, when are we gonna get this? When are we gonna get that? Essa, hi, welcome in. Alrighty. Now we have to do the aggressive, vicious ride to Strathhome. You guys ready? So in the book, and we got to go this way. So in the book, after Arthas defeats Kel'Thuzad, and they know that they need to head to Strathhome. So again, it's a race against time. And if any of you need to take a break, just know that I'm going to ask you at least 4 or 5 times if you're ready to go. Even if you're not ready, I'm just gonna keep asking you. So even if you're panting and you're obviously exhausted because you're about ready to fall off your mount and you're hungry and you're just trying to eat some, you know, like fruit and stuff. Sorry guys, I'm going in like such a weird way, but it's fine. Just trying to get back on a road. I'm still gonna see if you're fine to go. Okay? Because we gotta go. This is a push. We're trying to race against time right now. So as they're racing, if nobody, you know, caught on to that little joke, Jaina and Arthas and the men are pushed. Arthas pushes them. Are you finished yet? Can't stop for cheese. No, you guys, we're going. You can't stop. You're not allowed to. Arthas pushed his men and Jaina very, very hard and was like, you guys we gotta go. At one point, Jaina's literally falling off her mount. She's like falling asleep. She's absolutely exhausted. And she finally says like, hey, can I please like take a break? And of course, Arthas is like, you know, because he's a butt. And he's like, fine. So then she sits down to literally take a couple bites of cheese. And like, as she's taking these bites of cheese, he's literally like, are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready now? Are you ready now? And she's like, you know, probably like trying not to just fall asleep. Hi, thanks for the follow. Welcome in. You know, just trying not to even fall asleep. Yeah, the group was reeling a little bit after that. We were not happy with Arthas. That was very rude of him. But yeah, nobody stop. Y'all gotta go. By the way, really quick, this is a total side note. If you guys don't have this quest, this is the quest to get that big old caravan decor. So if you are like, oh, I've been wanting to get that decor piece, pick up this quest and then you can do it whenever you have a chance. But the achievement that she has and the quest that it goes with, you get that big old pretty caravan thing. It doesn't look like that. Kind of looks like that, but not exactly like that, if that makes sense. Arthas is a horse girl. He is a horse girl. That's such a good way to put it. He only cares about literally invincible. That's it. All right. Again, we're racing against time. We're pushing and obviously not stopping for cheese. You're not allowed to stop for cheese. Okay. No cheese breaks. I don't care if you're about to fall off your mount. You're gonna go anyway. Okay. She has no cheese. So we're literally gonna be going all the way around up to Strathholm. Eventually they get to a point. I blame her for not porting. Eventually they get to a point where, yeah, like I said, and I think Arthas at one point does kind of say, like, in his mind, like, I might be pushing these guys a little bit hard, but, like, we need to go, you know? Nickel, what the heck? I'm just kidding. If you guys want to fly ahead, you can. I don't blame you. I'm about ready to just jump up on my cat, and we're just gonna run. We're gonna run right there. Or we're gonna fly right there. I stopped because Nickel stopped in the middle of the road, and I need to know what he's doing. I was recording a video. Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm putting all pressure on you right now. Of all you looking cool running past. And then I'm just standing there, I'm like. I'm sorry, the next time that you do it, I'll make sure to just run right by you. Nobody's allowed to be on the invincible mount until I get it. Oh, that reminds me, I need to hop on my invincible mount. Clammy. No time for chase. We have like every color of unicorn. Yeah, we do. Da, da, da. Oh, I could turn my music back on. Sorry, I turned it off for a second because I had to think. I'm leaving the chat if Mackie gets on the invincible mount. Now you're just tempting me. Let's see. Invincible. Invincible. Let's put you right here. I was on my invincible mount on my other character, my horde one that I was running. Obviously, there's lots of posts. I tried to look up some stuff, but there really wasn't any information on these posts or these towers. It's just like towers that were placed, you know, to fight the Scourge, but nothing too crazy about them or anything like that. Once we get into Plaguewood, I mean, Plaguewood, I don't think, I tried to look up Plaguewood, but there wasn't too much info on Plaguewood. I just assume it's a aftermath of just such a large amount of plague that was obviously within Strathholm and leaked out of Strathholm. Plaguewood was developed. We are going to be eventually flying above Strathholm because there's a really incredible view of it. I mean, it's like you can't see everything, but I just really love, like, I don't know how to explain it, but obviously the devastation of what happened, and it's still on fire to this day, right? And when Jaina visited Strathholm, it was still on fire, and she believes it's because, you know, with all the innocent deaths that happened, dark magic developed there, and it's just like, it's just never gonna stop. Like, the fire's always gonna burn. There's always gonna be a fire. We can't run Strathholm just because we are in a raid group. But if you guys ever get a chance to run it, you should just take a look at who's in there. I don't want to say there's anybody in there that's like too significant, but they do have interesting, like, little backstories. So once you get to Strathholm, you can go ahead and fly on up. Take a look at behind it. Won't let you get very close. It makes you stop, but you can kind of just see and you can hear. So if you turn up your ambiance, you can hear the fires burning. again, this fire will never go out. There's just like this dark magic that looms over the city from all of the innocent deaths and just the despair and anger and everything that just happened during the culling of Strathhome, that it will forever burn, right? Okay, let me pull up my little info about Strathhome. All right. So Strathhome was the northernmost and second most populous city of the Kingdom of Lordaeron. So you have to kind of think too. This was the second most populous city. Okay, so there was quite a bit of people here. It was here where the Order of the Silver Hand was founded. Today, Strathhome is the Scourge's capital in Lordaeron. The Mad Prince Arthas ravaged the port city in the Third War, and the undead moved in soon after. Strathhome burns to this day. So the city included well-known buildings from the glorious bastion of the Silver Hand to Ezra Grimm's famous tobacco shop. Let me grab Third War. Okay, just before the Third War, the plague of the undeath sweeping over Lordaeron reached Strathhome in infected shipments of grain from Anderhall. The populace, unaware of the plague, baked and consumed the infected grain, unknowingly sealing their fates. The Dreadlord Mal'Ganis had chosen Strathhome for some specific reasons. It was heavily populated and was the Eastwild's most important city, strategically and economically. It was also a holy site, being the Silver Hand Paladin Order's birthplace. If Strathhome fell to the plague and became an undead stronghold, Lordaeron would lose their control of the Eastwild. Soon after, as the first undead started to rise, Prince Arthas, Uther the Lightbringer, and Jaina Proudmoore, and a contingent of soldiers arrived at Strathhome, but soon realized the city had already been affected. Arthas believed that the only way to prevent Strathhome from being a bastion of Scourge was to purge the city, and so the prince ordered his comrades to kill the plagued, but not yet turned, citizens. For Arthas, this was as much of an act of mercy as it was a strategic decision. If the populace of Strathhome knew they were about to turn into undead monsters that would attack everyone they loved, what would they prefer? Arthas knew if he contracted the plague, he would rather die a clean death as a free-willed human than a mindless walking corpse. Most of the soldiers and allies, including Jaina and Uther and his paladins, chose not to help Arthas, thinking his purge was madness. The prince and some soldiers, however, went on. Fire engulfed the city, while ash and ember billowed through the streets. Screams were heard, and the blood of innocents ran thick along the cobblestones. Almost the entirety of Strathome's population was massacred by them, along with the undead. And amid the chaos, Arthas confronted Mal'Ganis, but the Dreadlord told him to seek him out in Northrend, fleeing from the site. With that, Arthas gathered his forces, leaving the city while fire swept over Strathome's ruins. Days later, Jaina and Uther returned. To their shock, it was even worse than what they'd expected, as bodies littered the streets and much of the city was burned to a husk. At some point, the undead scourge swept through Strathhome, and the Knights of the Silver Hand manufactured holy water to use against the invaders. They stored it inside small crates along with other vital supplies and distributed them throughout the city. Unfortunately, the citizens turned into the Scourge reinforcements before the supplies could ever be used, and the city fell under the control of the Scourge. At some point, the human Raz Frostwhisper arrived in Strathhome and pledged his soul to the Lich King, being raised as a Lich. Once the scourging of Lordaeron had ended, after the Death Knight Arthas had been called back to Northrend, the Lich Kel'Thuzad became the leader of the undead in the city and positioned his floating fortress, the Necropolis Naxxramas, above the plagued forest near the ruined city. So, as you can see off into this distance, that's Naxxramas over there, okay, floating high up into the sky. But yeah, very massive event that happened in not only WoW's history, but obviously Arthas. This was a huge turning point for him. This is a very heavily debated topic in WoW. You have two sides, right? You have the side of Arthas believing that the only option was to purge the city, and then you have the other side saying that there might have been another way, that they shouldn't have just purged the city like that. They should have tried to do something else. And so that is actually going to be my Murloc Murmur question for the week. Which side would you choose if you were to be facing Stratholme, seeing it before it was taken over by the plague, would you fight with Arthas and purge the city, or would you follow Uther and Jaina and leave, not wanting to witness the culling of Stratholme? So it's a very debated question, because I mean, who was right and who was wrong? It's just kind of one of those things. What could have happened if Arthas didn't do what he did? What would have happened? What could they have done instead? So anyway, just a very heavily debated question. It's going to be the first Murloc Murmur debate question that we're going to have this week. So I'm excited to talk more about it on Saturday. I know it's about Arthas. It's not so much about blood ties, but it's a good debate question to start with. So, okay. All right. So Stratholme, this was a big one. We now actually have to head to Northrend. We have to head to Northrend. But I don't know if we can still... Okay, hold on a minute. I'm thinking it would be fun if we took... Can we still take the boat from Stormwind to Northrend? Do we know? I just thought of this because I was just going to have us port. Okay. I want us to go to Stormwind, and then we're going to take the boat, and then we're going to go from there. Because the boat, I mean, the boat does technically go to Borin Tundra, but what we'll do is we'll fly over really quick to the Forgotten Shore. But I just figure that'd be kind of fun. Let's take a boat. If it meant saving the world and preventing the plague from spreading, I side with Arthas. Mm-hmm. It's very interesting. It's just one of those debatable questions because it's like, obviously, one choice is very aggressive and violent, but like at the same time, it's, you know, is it something that had to be done, or would it eventually be done anyway after they would have turned? Again, I think Arthas, his thoughts were, like he was saying, I'd rather, you know, die as a human and not turn into Scourge than to turn into Scourge and then like die or be a Scourge. So that was his thoughts. But obviously, like, Jaina and Uther like couldn't believe it, you know, not believe it, but it was hard for them to see it that way because there were like women and children and everything and whatnot. So it's hard. It's a tough question. Mac, your hair looks great. Oh, thanks, Vicious. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, Shaq, bye. See you later. Thanks for joining us. It was fun to have you. Why don't we just take the city and push it somewhere else? What do you mean? Take the city and push it somewhere else. You'll have to elaborate a little bit more. Oh my gosh. Wow, I'm embarrassed. I should have known that. I love SpongeBob. Why don't we take the city and push it somewhere else? Yeah, that was my bad. Sorry. This is a good joke. It just went right over my head. And I'm embarrassed because it was a SpongeBob one, and I love SpongeBob so much. Clammy would be so disappointed in me right now if he's paying attention. I'm disappointed in you, Mackie. Clammy, no. Ready to take a boat? Are you guys excited to go on a boat? We gotta play the Boats and Hoes song. Boats and hoes, boats and hoes. Adrian, thanks for the follow. Welcome. Love that you're trying your best to really consider it as an option, though. You know, I used to be a teacher, and so I am very, like, when people give me, you know, their opinions or their ideas, I like to make sure that I fully, you know, acknowledge them and see where maybe the person's coming from, and maybe it could be an option, you know. I was trying hard. Aside with Arthas, but want to point out that there is magic. LOL, there are options, just need it. Yeah, and I think that was what was crazy, is that it all happened really fast, and Arthas was like so dead set on like just getting it done like right then and there, whereas I do think that Jaina and Uther were like wanting to take some more time to think, but Arthas is like, there's no time, they're literally going to turn like at any time, and so they didn't have time to like think about the magic and stuff. Your teaching experience is showing. I was saying how listening to stream reminds me of university classroom. Oh, thanks. Oh, that makes me happy. Yeah, I did teach for like 6 years, so thanks for the follow. Welcome in. So I think my teaching does help. I think so. You know, though, that's a good, I know, yeah, right. So Jaina is powerful and she could bubble, but to like, Arthas pushed her so hard constantly to even get to Strathelm. She was so weak. She had like 2 pieces, she had like 2 nibbles of cheese, you know? Like, she was so weak. And yeah, too, she wasn't like technically, she was still like a student. She was still learning. But even if she was like super well rested and stuff, that would have been hard. But the state that she was in, she was like not good. She is not good. That's a tough thing with WoW lore in general. Like, if powerful magic exists all over the place, it's hard to make some things make sense, right? Well, and I think you just have to really look at it like, you have to really look at it as in a realistic point as well, because, you know, if Jaina like wasn't, you know, if she wasn't feeling up to it because she was so weak, it's hard. All right, we're gonna fly. I just really wanted to ride on a boat, so now we gotta fly. Thank you guys for letting me ride on a boat. Dragonblight is actually where the Forgotten Shore is, where Arthas goes. Oh yeah, it is a beautiful view though. You guys get to see a really pretty view. Thanks for the follow. Welcome in. And thanks for the just follow, DDR Muchacho. I think I said your name right. Thanks for the follow. But yeah, I just really wanted to ride on a boat, so here we are. But it is a really pretty view. We get to fly over some stuff. Oh, look, it's the turtle. I love those little things. They're so cute. Quiz, thanks for the heart. Thank you, thank you. All right. But yeah, Dragonblight, we're gonna actually head to the Forgotten Shore, which I didn't even know this area existed until after the book. So, like, if you would have been like, okay, Mackie, like, go to the Forgotten Shore, and I would have like stood there and been like, I don't know what this place is. I have no idea. Now you'll know if you ever come here again. Lowwalker Cho does the story really well. Yes, and I haven't even done those. I need to do those. The gear was in the cheese, I bet. If Arthas would have just let her eat like 5 more bites of cheese, she could have done it. Oh my goodness. We're actually doing incredible on time. We're going to, we're almost actually done with our part 1 field trip. So it's almost over, you guys. We're literally going to go to the Broken Shore. We're going to explore there a little bit. And then we're going to go on a little journey to find where Frostmourne was located when Arthas found it. So when Smilganis, he obviously taunted Arthas at Strapholm and was like, if you want to beat me, if you want to fight me, come to Northrend, blah, 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 which obviously it was like a trap. And Jaina was even trying to explain that to Arthas, like, it's a trap, okay? Arthas, of course, does not listen because he doesn't listen to anyone. And he just came anyway. He took a good chunk of the men from Lordaeron and was like, hey, we're going to go and we're going to go find this Mal'Ganis guy. So if you take a look, there's a lot of forgotten spirits here. You got forgotten footmen. You got, I know there's like a forgotten rifleman. There's forgotten captain. Okay. Oh yeah, Quinn, we can summon you. Here, let me get over to the group a little bit and we can make a summons. And so these men followed Arthas faithfully. Okay. They followed him to Northrend, an area that they hadn't been. And, where are you? Quinn, there you are. They didn't realize that Arthas was pretty much leading them to their doom. Okay. Arthas was already showing signs of selfishness. He had been for a long time, but he was really showing them. He brought these men here. They came up to shore, and while they were here, they actually ran into his old trainer, Mirrodin, Bronzebeard. And so they all kind of team up together, Arthas and Mirrodin and their men. And Mirrodin mentions to Arthas that he's actually looking for a very rare artifact, a rune blade called Frostmourne. And so, of course, the mention of it, Arthas is already very intrigued and wants to know more. And so time kind of goes on, and eventually Arthas's father sends a letter saying that everybody needs to come back. They need to come back. And Arthas was like, no, I'm not coming back. And, Mirrodin's like, it's fine. Like, we'll figure out another way to stop this Mal'Ganis guy. Like, it's good. You got to go back. So what Arthas does is he says, no, we're not going to do that. But if I can make it to where my men can't go back, then I'm going to do that. And so what he does is he takes the bandits that he hired to help him fight, and he says, hey, go out and burn our boats. And so he does. The bandits go out, they burn all the boats, and as the boats are being burned and the bandits are coming back to shore, the men come back and they're asking, what's happening? Why did this happen to our ships? And Arthas blames the bandits and says that they turned on him and burnt the boats down. So then the men kill all the bandits. So again, you have just a lot of forgotten spirits that are here, ones that were left behind. And Mirrodin witnesses that, of course. Thanks for the follow, welcome in. Mirrodin witnesses that. And he's very angry with Arthas and having a conversation. And eventually, as the conversation is going, they get attacked. They get surprise ambushed by Mal'Ganis and the Scourge. And so then he says, the only way we're going to turn the tide of this fight is I have to get Frostmourne. I have to get Frostmourne. So Mirrodin's like, okay, I kind of know where it is, kind of thing. And so we're actually going to head up to where the cave or the cavern is where Frostmourne was. Okay, we are gonna fly. It is a little bit up there, but we are gonna head to this cavern right up here to the very north. This is where the cavern is located. So let's fly on up and we'll head that way. This was a very cool thing to experience. I did not know that this was in the game. Again, I would have never have gone to come visit this place unless I had read the book. It's not something that I would have known was here, and also reading the book just made me understand the lore of Arthas so much more, and it made me want to actually go search out for this. So I have the book to thank for that. So if you're ever interested in wanting to get into any kind of World of Warcraft lore, I highly suggest reading the novels. They just really immerse you into the world of Warcraft, and then it's really neat because there are places in game that you can go visit that are in the book. So it's just neat to put it in a pic, to see a physical model of it. Now these are the spirits that actually were here when Arthas and Mirrodin. Oh, we'll summon you guys if you need a summons. I'll get here if you guys don't mind. We're gonna do a quick summons real quick. So these spirits were the ones that fought Arthas and Mirrodin, okay? And when they fought them, you know, they fought them. Eventually, it was like, okay. So type 1 in the chat if you guys need a summons. It looks like Liz, you might need a summons. I'll summon you anyway, even if you're on your way. Okay, cool. They said, oh, are you protecting the sword? Like, are you protecting Frostmourne? And they're like, no, we're protecting you. Like, we're trying to get you, like, away. And so these are the elemental spirits that were fighting Arthas and Mirrodin. Okay, this is pretty significant. So this is where Frostmourne was located when Mirrodin and Arthas found it. It was in a block of ice. As you can see right here, you have Mirrodin's weapons that are on the ground. Mirrodin does die. He loses his life. It's sacrificed, essentially. Frostmourne, you know, consumes it. And then right here you have Arthas's hammer. So this is the last time that Arthas ever held his paladin hammer. He had dropped it and left it for Frostmourne. So again, you have Arthas's hammer here. You have Mirrodin's weapons here. This is where I assume Frostmourne was in the block of ice. It must have been, I mean, I think this signifies like where Frostmourne would have been, but essentially Frostmourne was in a block of ice and it broke and shattered, and a bunch of shards went everywhere, and one of the shards pierced Mirrodin, and that's what happened to Mirrodin. He ended up getting pierced in the chest with a shard. So really neat. You can see the glowing, almost like evilish spirits going up there. Again, something that's very interesting about this is the Lich King, the original Lich King, was actually created by Kil'jaeden. He's a weapon of the Legion. And the rune blade Frostmourne is also created by their people. I don't think Kil'jaeden himself made Frostmourne, but like whoever makes their weapons or whatnot. The rune blade is part of that. And so it's very interesting that, again, the Lich King was part of the Burning Legion. Yeah, and I know the jailer at somewhere is also... Oh, was it the jailer that made the rune blade? Oh, sorry, I thought it was them. I thought it was Legion. But isn't the jailer also... No, the jailer doesn't have anything with the Legion. No, technically his brother. But the jailer has nothing to do with the Legion. The Legion is one of the Titans. Starts with an A, right? Yeah, I love Shadowlands. Immediately gets jumped. I know the Dreadlords were actually like agents of the jailer / Argomar. Yeah, is it Argomar? Is that the Titan guy that like controls, is like the big head of the Legion? I can't even think of it. Denathrius. Yeah, Denathrius. Oh man, we have so much. Sargeras, thank you, Strawberry. It's Sargeras. That's right. I literally, again, I just had a huge brain fart. I was like, I can't think of it. Thank you, Strawberry. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, Sargeras. That's right, that's right. Sargeras is the Titan that eventually was like, oh, there's nothing good in the universe and we need to destroy it all. And then the Legion found it or something. There's so much lore. I know. There is. LOI brain fart with that all the time. You know, honestly, I'm happy that I get majority of it like correct, you know? I know there's here and there that I probably say something that's like maybe not totally correct. But what's hard too about WoW lore is some of it's like canon and some of it's not. Like some of the stuff in the book doesn't happen in the game and blah, blah, blah. And yeah, so all about the decor. I know, right? So that is it. That is part 1 of our field trip. Yee! All the cheers, all the vibes. Let's take a big group photo. Obviously, this is a really great place to take a group photo in front of. So if you guys could all just get, and I'll also type it in case anybody's not in the stream, but we are going to do a little group photo. If you guys could get in front if you could group up, that would be wonderful. That way we can get a picture of the start of the field trip to the end of the field trip. You guys are all amazing. Oh my gosh, we had so many people in here with us. It was so great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. There was 20 of us, you guys. That is so amazing. That is so amazing. Yeah, so that is it. That is part 1 of our field trip. Now, there is a part 2, and I'm excited for part 2 because part 2 is getting us obviously closer to the Lich King, right? So part 2, we're going to have to start as Horde again. So part 2, we will start as Horde, and we're going to be starting in the Eastern Plaguelands, and we're going to head up to Quel'Thalas, okay? So we're going to head up to Quel'Thalas, and then we're going to go from there. We're going to be riding on, like, through the Dead Scar up to Silver Moon, and then we'll go from there. I think we could see where Arthas takes the tunnels with the spider folk in this zone as well. Ooh, that's right. We might have to come back. But no, we're good. We actually ran our timing was perfect, right? I wanted us to be able to finish by 9:30 because, you know, again, the field trip was like 2 hours or so. Maybe like a little bit less, but I didn't want it to be too overbearing. I know our last field trip was quite big, so I wanted this one to be just a little bit more split up since we do have 2 parts to it. So next, part 2 for book club field trip is going to be this Thursday. Again, it's going to start at 7:30 p.m. and we're going to run it just like we did this one. There's going to be some parts where we're Horde and some parts where we're Alliance, but our biggest thing we need to make sure is that when we run Icecrown Citadel, because we're going to run Icecrown Citadel together, we have to be the same faction. Like, you have to be, I'm assuming we're all probably maybe be Alliance, or we might just stay as Horde the whole way. I'm not sure yet, but we just have to make sure that we're the same faction. That way we can run Icecrown Citadel together, which will be fun because then people will have a chance for Invincible. But thank you guys so much. You guys are good to go. Whatever you guys need to go do. I think I'm going to stream for just a little bit longer. So you can't, I don't think cross-faction works in older raids. That's the thing. So this was wonderful. Thank you so much for organizing. This must have taken a lot of planning. It's been really stressful lately, and this was so cozy and emotionally regulating to feel. It felt really special. I loved it so much. Oh, I'm so glad. It did take a good chunk of planning, but it was so worth it. You guys, you make it so special. So special. And you guys are all such wonderful, and I'm so happy to have some new people in here. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you, Mackie, another amazing field trip. Thank you. I'm so glad that you guys think so. It makes me so happy that you guys enjoyed it. You're lovely. I'm definitely joining whenever I can. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you guys seriously for joining and hanging out. It's been wonderful. Yeah, everyone is here. Everyone here is awesome and friendly. I had fun. I'm so glad. There's a hologram at Azakit when a new rock asks the queen for aid and she refuses before he is made into a servant of Arthas. Oh, I'll have to look at that. Oh, it's 11:30 here. I'm just catching the end here in... Oh, is it... I'll try and join up next time. Oh, yeah, no worries, Quiz. Yeah, whenever you guys are able to. If you guys want to join the Discord, please let me know. I'm going to put the Discord link in the chat. If you're not already a part of it, please join. It's a great place for you to know like what's going on with book club, when we're doing our book club meetings, when we're doing our field trips, when we're doing any of our events. We like to also do our events. Oh, the Discord channel for the screenshots. So it's going to be under, you're going to go to, oh, sorry, my Discord is like halfway off. You're going to go to the Azeroth Lore Keepers category, and then we have a scrapbook channel. So if you could put it in the scrapbook. Yeah, scrapbook. Perfect. Yeah. But if you guys haven't joined the Discord, please join the Discord. Like I said, it's a great way for us to just know what's going on and everything that's happening. If you want to join the in-game community, please let me know. I'll be on for a little bit longer. So if you just send me a little message or just let me know, you guys are more than welcome to join the community. And we also have a guild and a guild neighborhood. So if you guys would like to join the guild and the guild neighborhood as well, you guys are more than welcome. Yeah, this was great. Thank you guys again so much for making this so wonderful. Just got your post on my algo, and man, this is just wonderful. Well done. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. That makes me happy to hear. Thank you, thank you. How did Frostmourne get there? Technically, Frostmourne, so the original Lich King, when he was frozen on the frozen throne, he, like, somehow, I assume with magic, projected Frostmourne out of the ice block that he was in, and it, like, flung to there, is how it was, like, explained in the book. So Frostmourne got there because the original Lich King, like, pretty much, like, threw it there so that Arthas would find it. Thank you. Have a great night. Thank you. You too. You have a wonderful night. Have a wonderful, wonderful night. I'll need you to peek at the Quillhaven Book Club house I'm working on. Oh, yeah. I'd love to, Zai. I'd love to. Oh, I'm still walking. I'll go take a look right now. Oh, no, I got stuck. You're over here, right, Zai? There you are. Cool. I'm glad that you had a great time. I'm so glad. So glad. Plot 28. Hi, thanks for the follow. Welcome in. You guys, I cannot believe we're at 315 friends. That is so incredible. Thank you guys so much for all of the follows. That was such a cool milestone to get to 300 friends. I love it. Thank you guys so much. I should have a horde neighborhood for my alt because I want y'all as neighbors. Hee hee. You know, Liz, we can technically make... we could technically make a community one, I think. We could do like a charter one. But another really good horde one too, if like you want to do a horde one right now that's currently up, is Valindia's Collector Central has a current horde neighborhood. But if it's something that we want to do, maybe when a charter comes out, we can make a charter neighborhood for our horde people if we want. Oh, you did the same. Yeah, I love that. Hello. Okay, this is Valindia. Hi. Horde is the best faction. But yeah, like I said, there is Valindia does have her Collector Central community, does have a horde neighborhood as well. So if you are looking to join a horde neighborhood, make sure to check hers out. I'm your clerk today. Oh, perfect. And I can check out any books. Hi, just lurking. No, yes, sounds good, friend. It's good to hear from you. I hope you're doing well. It's been a minute since we've been able to chit chat. As soon as I get them in. Nice. I like that you said you wanted to do very like community like focused on it. I love that fireplace so much. It's so good. Did you add a little bit more to your house too, Cole? That's awesome. Yeah, I have Primrose on a random horde server, and it's not the same as Quillhaven, so I spend no time there. Yeah, it's you know what's funny is I literally thought like I thought I was gonna need like all these houses, right? Like all these houses. And now I just realized that I literally am like good with just 2. I don't even have enough for 2. That's a cool rock wall. I love that. Really pretty. Oh, I like how you built this. Bro, those videos Mio just uploaded to the scrapbook are effing great. Ooh, I'm excited to look. I can't wait. Love that fireplace / bookcase wall. It's so pretty. Oh, I'm trying to figure out what to do with this room for housing 50 or so people. Oh, it's definitely a good size. It's definitely a good size. You could do like a big dining hall kind of like area, you know what I mean? Like you have a bunch of tables and just like areas for people to lounge in and hang out, but there's like tables in the middle or something. That's how I picture it if you're gonna have like 50 people. Hogwarts style? Hells yeah. Do Hogwarts style. Oh, you know what? That's something I'm surprised nobody's done yet. Actually, the Great Hall in Hogwarts. I'm surprised nobody has like built that yet in WoW housing. Hi Francie, how are you? Welcome in. What are you up to? Maybe once the Blood Elf exterior is there, I will. Yeah. I definitely need like the Blood Elf exterior for sure. Yeah, it looks really good, Zai. Nice job. Woohoo! Yeah, you did great. Nice job. They probably are just working on it, LOL. I'm waiting for that to be the next video that comes out. But I'm actually kind of surprised that that hasn't come out yet. I feel like that's a very popular, like that would just be like a very, thanks for letting me visit, Zai. Oh, and I still need to give you your money. I just need to get on a horde character. I should have done that when I was on my Blood Elf. I will, I promise. I haven't forgotten you. I have literally a note on my desk. I promise I'll get it to you. Yeah, I'm sorry. I promise I will. Ooh, I like your house plot too. I like how it's by itself in that bridge. Okay. I need to work on my home. I feel like after this week is like kind of finished up, I will feel better about doing my house. Just haven't done my house in a while because I literally have so much that I'm doing. So, but I do love how it's turned out so far. I just need to keep going on it. It's very cozy though. I'm obsessed with this fireplace. It's like my favorite fireplace. It's my favorite. Okay, let's see. The Belf exteriors are really nice and towery. I want to see what the medium and large size homes look though. Oh yeah. Waiting for remix to end before I have time for my house. That's smart, Aqua. I wish I would have kind of done that. I'm literally not going to get some things in remix because I just don't have the time. I'm not putting the time into it, but I probably would have been smart just to stay focused on that. I'm sure there's going to be some things I regret not getting. But that's okay. No worries. Okay, let's see. Well, I think it's about time that I log off, honestly. This was perfect, you guys. I was gonna maybe do some stuff, but I think it's good to end when I'm not delusional, you know? And my back is kind of killing me, so it's probably good that I log off and try to stretch or do something. Thanks for the trip in the stream, Mackie. Of course. Thank you, Liz, for joining. Thank you to everybody, seriously, who was with me, who joined me. Thank you to everybody, all the new people in our community. It has been so incredible to see so many people join that are just as excited as we are to do this. Again, friendly reminder that the next field trip is on Thursday. So Racina, good night. Good night. Good night. I know that was a lot of work, so we appreciate it. Well, thank you. Yes, it's fun. It is a good chunk of work, but it is fun. It's worth it. So, but anyway, if you guys aren't already in the Discord, I seriously highly suggest to join the Discord so that you guys know what's up. I also have socials. I have TikTok. I have Instagram. I have YouTube. So if you would rather follow those, I'm going to start trying to post weekly news, kind of like just update about the book club. Just to let you guys know, like, for the week, like, what's going on, chapters and blah, 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 and all that fun stuff. So, yeah. But anyway, thank you guys so much again. Good night, Vicious. Good night, Nickel. Let's raid someone. Let's see. Who do we want to raid? Who do we want to raid? So we've got our little group we usually raid with Gfo and Zooty. Oh, it looks like Zooty and Blazins are together. Gfo. Maybe we'll raid Giggle Cakes. We haven't raided Giggle Cakes in a minute, so maybe we'll raid Giggle Cakes. Good night, Cole. Thanks for hanging out. Let's do a little raid on Giggle Cakes. She's really cute and sweet. So let's do that. We're gonna raid Giggle Cakes. And yeah. Sorry, I'm getting a little brain dead now. I'm so tired. But yeah, we're gonna raid Giggle Cakes. Again, thank you guys seriously so much. You guys are all amazing. And I will see you guys for sure on Thursday. For sure on Thursday. By the way, I'm Twilight the Warrior Tank if you'd like to take my prot pal. Sure, yeah. Of course. Use secret. Oh, that's not my chat. That's not my chat. That's oh my gosh, I need to go to bed. This is Giggle Cakes. I was like, I don't know that. Anyway, I need to go to bed. I'm sorry, guys. Good night. Good night, and I will see you guys on Thursday. I will see you on Thursday. Bye.
Your cat opened 200 tabs? I was sitting here working on something really important for work. Oh no, we're getting raided, guys. Yikes.